Hello YouTube, can I Flitz Paint? It says right on it. Restores paint. We'll do it by hand. We got to find our little Flitz cloth though. We're going to apply it like with regular cloth. And I'll show you what I'm using. See where I took my brush? Where this stuff is peeled off? You can barely see it. Can you kind of see it? And I'm using what's left over of a scrubby thing. I have some 2000 grit sandpaper to get some rust off, like say these corners. We may just scrub by hand. Here, focus. Should we try it? Or let me put this down without slamming it down. See over here how bad this is worn? Something was stacked on or whatever. You know we're not going to get all the rust out, but try to get the surface rust. See where I took the scratchy pad where you can see it? We're not too worried. This is an experiment. Might as well do it on something. But look how the rest of the box is. And yes, we'll open it if you haven't seen the video. What's in here? Calm down. I said calm down. Like somebody out there is going, hurry, open the box, open the box, open the box. Ah, kids. You're just bad as me. Anyway. You know, I call people kids and they're in their 20s because as old as I am. Now, I have a link to that when I restored this to the original video when I got this. So you can look in their pictures. You know, I found something online once that was a different brand name that used these same pictures. I found an ad somewhere, YouTube or somewhere. Is anybody going to answer this question? Is that the date? Please somebody research. I'm not very good at it. Is that May 3rd of 62? You know how old this is? If that's true. I'm sure if you look, it came with Turner fuel, right? Tornado. Makes you wonder if it was kind of like a map gas or something. Tornado, twin tank. We did not redo that one, but back to what we're talking about. We'll come back. We'll do a test spot and then we'll come back. How's that sound? Should we? Do a little test spot up here? It's all rusted anyway. We're going for it. Okay, here's our progress so far. We'll show you this before we forget it. We just took a lot of that plating off of there. And we'll probably put a little, maybe a little oil on there. We might put some polish on it. It's just pretty nasty. Here's our progress. Can you see the line? I know you can. We'll put it right in the middle. Old side on the left. Good side on the right. There's the line. We use this, it's like a canvas. It's really heavy to scrub. Then a piece of Flitz. You know, I keep losing these. It doesn't make any sense. I'm cutting up my good Flitz rag, right? So I have little small pieces, but then I keep losing them. Because even if you get dirty, you can wash them and clean them. Anyway, back to the subject. I did wax this side. Let's get you up here. Not bad, huh? So it's just a toolbox with a torch. And then the back. The back looks really beautiful. Like it never really got... Look at that. Very nice. I don't know what that paper is called. Oh, that's the tank, I think. Like, what's inside of there? It's a pretty cheapy box. I have to tuck this side in every time this top goes over because it's sprung out. I mean, this went through some use in its life. Oh, I did that by hand. Let's finish it. And then we'll bring you back when we're all done. Sorry that it's kind of dark in here. Even though I got all this light, this camera tends to dull down because it's so bright in here with all these bright lights I use. Believe me, it's brighter in this little area than what it looks like on camera. We'll be back. Quick tip number 55. Look at that. Wipe this stuff off before you put one final polish on. I'm going to put some on the top and let it dry. I waited like 5-10 minutes on it. Never really did dry to a haze like car wax. Okay, so maybe I'm not leaving on there long enough. See how nasty this is? I wanted something abrasive. You'll see scratches here because I took that 3M Scotch pad to go over the rust. I did do that with a little layer of it. But see how shiny it is down there? Look at that. And look at here, ain't that beautiful? I need help, I know. I'm okay, I just got a little choked up. I'm hooked, but in a good way. There, see? It's a good addiction. That's right. I like the pusher man, huh? It's good for you. Here, try it. The price won't go up. Now better stop before I get carried away. No, this has not been touched at all. Right in this area. And you can tell it too when you look around it. That's good. And look at the stuff that comes off, like I said. You're going to be removing paint with any kind of wax cleaner. Just don't panic. Okay, let's finish this. Then we're going to put a layer on, let it kind of set a little bit, and then we'll buff it with the good old lightly. Now, when you're, don't drop these on the floor. Oh, it took 15 minutes. There's still sawdust and dirt. When you buff with these, don't get in there. If you're using an old one to scrub with you, but when you buff lightly. It's like 2 hairs in a whisper. Quick, tell me who says that. It's like 2 hairs in a whisper. Fluffy little clouds. I just gave it away. Okay, back to work. Okay, we're done. We applied a nice layer with just using tissue, because that's too rough to be doing that to put a final coat on. I got a haze. I got it warm in here. It's hot in here. It dried to a haze real about as soon as I put it on. And I had it on there. It don't take as much as you think. I'd probably say I had about, not quite a quarter size diameter blob altogether. I mean, not too thick. I mean, it's like 4 or 5 big dots of it up here. Look at that shine. Can you see that high glow? Look at that. Oh yeah, it's got rust. We could probably pick it up and get a that's pretty good shine when you can start making out stuff in a room. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that was just wiped by hand. There you go. Yes, you can Flitz, you can say it. You can Flitz paint too. There. Not making fun of anybody. Sometimes I have a hard time. I'm not a professional, so I get tongue-tied. I'm happy. Are you happy? Does it look good? One more look on the inside and we'll put it away. I said, look at the video the other day when I repaired the torch, restored it, and I put a link to the original video when I got this given to me. And there you go. I can't whistle. There you go. There's the money shot. Oh yeah. You know what? I think I'll take a picture of that right now. Okay, we had enough of this. We're out of here. Thanks for watching. What's next? No, I'm not flitzing the propane tanks. Don't even go there. No, 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 no. I said no. Anyway, sound like my grandma getting after me when I was little. I'll tell you a story about my grandma and me someday fighting in the store. I'll save it for Sunday in the shop. You'll love it. You know them stories your grandma tells what you did when you were a little baby? Some are really embarrassing. Well, I got one that's kind of embarrassing, but you're going to laugh. It's actually like 3 stories I remember she told me when I was little. But I was a good little kid. My grandma loved me. But still, I'd get pretty, like kids, you know, they get aggravating, getting on their nerves. So, if I forget next Sunday, remind me. Tell us a story about when you was real little. And I'll give you a hint. In the Kresge before Kmart department store in Sioux City, Iowa, was down in the basement. I can't tell you what building. Somebody, a historian, research it. Historian? There we go. We're out of here. We're just wasting time. Yes. So I'm trying to get you hooked. Flitz. And I don't get paid to show any products in my video. If I like it, I'll use it and I'll show it. So we're gone.